Hey, I'm Greg.
I'm Felicia.
And we are SCT Adventures. And today we're going to be talking about a recent cruise we took on the Carnival Valor just a few months ago. We're a little late to the party with this one, but we're going to be talking about the things we liked and we disliked about the Carnival Valor. Now, this was a Thanksgiving cruise. So like I said, we're a little late to the party, but
Better late than never.
well, that's right. And since then, we've also taken a cruise on the Carnival Sunrise. So we're going to do one of those likes versus dislikes later. But anyway, to be honest with you, with this one, we had a lot of trouble. And part of the reason it's taken us a while to do this is because there weren't a whole lot of things that we disliked. There wasn't a whole lot of things that we disliked about the Carnival Valor. In fact, we really liked the Carnival Valor. So we had to come up with a few things that we didn't like. So we're going to start out with our dislikes and then get to what we did really liked about the Carnival Valor. But we'll do that right after this. So what did we like? What did we dislike about the Carnival Valor? Let's start out with the dislikes. So right off the bat, like many of you probably do, whenever we go to take a new cruise or a cruise on a ship we've never been on before, we scour YouTube and we
watch a lot of vlogs.
We watch YouTube videos on ship tours and just vlogs and try to get the layout of the ship before we ever get there. Well, with that being said, we did that, and I was a little apprehensive about the Valor. I was afraid we were going to walk into the main atrium and it was going to be like the Haunted Mansion, with the presidents and the way they have the lights on them.
It did look scary.
It did. But we're going to start out. One of the things we didn't like about it, and it's not so much the atrium, because we'll get to that later, but the decor, the main dining room. We had your time dining, and the dining room they sat us in had this salmon color to it. It wasn't pink. It was different. And anyway, we only ate there a couple of times, but we ate there for Thanksgiving dinner that night. And then we ate there another time.
But we were on a short cruise, so.
Yeah, it wasn't a very long cruise, but we did eat there in the main dining room. And that decor for that was just a little bit off-putting. So if y'all would repaint that dining room, it would take my...
It was the lighting.
It was the color too. But if y'all repainted, it would take my Valor from like an 8 to a good 9.5. But yeah, it was the color. And that was about the only decor thing that I really didn't like. The little guys in the casino that you walk by with little fuzzy stuff on there, the little Oreo, those things I didn't really care for, but that was about it. So that was the one thing about the decor. The next thing we're going to talk about that we didn't like was some of the food. Some of the food. Most of the food we really liked, but the one thing that we didn't like about the food was the Thanksgiving dinner.
Tom turkey.
They tried their best to do turkey, and the pecan pie was not good. Yeah. It just overall was not good. They tried, but it
wasn't home. It wasn't home cooked Thanksgiving.
So as all of you know that have been on Carnival cruises before, the main dining room food is different. Sometimes it's good, it's hit or miss. But it was really a miss on the Thanksgiving dinner. So anyhow, if you get a Christmas cruise or a Thanksgiving cruise where they're going outside their norms, and just know that it may be way different than what you were expecting.
Yeah, but try it. I mean.
Oh yeah, it was good for the experience, no doubt. But anyway, we'll move away from that. The next thing we're going to talk about that we kind of didn't like, the ship had some maintenance issues, and for one thing, the Red Frog pub, it got really crowded in there at times. They did a lot of games in there. They had some music in there, and the AC must have been the only part of the ship that the AC was broke, because it got to like 117 degrees in there.
So many people in here right now, y'all. I'm here to tell you, and here's the thing, the air conditioning must be broke in the Red Frog pub right now, because it's crazy. And we got people in here arguing about the rules and everything else. There's gonna be a fight for it's over with. Let me show y'all.
Not a good combination.
Let me show y'all how many people's in here as I turn this around.
Hey, well, I'm a Spurs fan, so I follow.
Someone else sitting with you? Can we take a picture?
One of my good buddies is Croatian. That's how he got into Spurs. He just loved Luka. So the last World Cup, it's really fun to watch.
Like I said, there's so many people in here. It's crazy. And it's 117 degrees in the shade of the fake palm trees.
Even on embarkation day,
It was warm.
yeah.
It was very warm. I feel sorry for Nigella and the staff that had to work in there all the time because it was really hot in there. And it had to just been a maintenance issue because the rest of the ship was fine. The rooms were fine. And you could literally walk outside of the Red Frog pub and it was no problem.
Yeah.
It was an obvious difference. So I felt bad for them. The other thing, and I make mention in our vlog, so if you haven't watched it, go back and check it out, is the glass elevators in the main atrium.
Somebody's OCD can't take it.
Well, when we started out, they had only 2 of the 4 working. And we spent a lot of time in the atrium just hanging out. And I got to noticing that only 2 of them were going up and down. And then by like the 3rd day, they fixed the 3rd one and it started working. But still, only some of the lights on the bottoms were working. So, and I know right now with everything that's been going on with the Rona and all that supply chain issues have been a problem with my company. We've faced that as well, getting parts and stuff. So that could be very well what it is. They're having trouble getting the parts to fix those things. So I completely understand it. But man, when you're sitting there and you're just waiting for that one last one to go up and down, and it never does, it just is, it kind of messed with me a little bit. So if y'all hear noise in the background, there's a dog over here. And no matter how many times we try to film this, she's just not happy. So it's not my stomach gurgling or anything. It's her chewing on a bone. But those are the things that we disliked. And we had to search for the dislikes.
Yeah, that's why, like you said, that's why it took us so long, because we didn't really have much.
No. So what we're going to do now is we're going to transition to the things we liked. You like my boop? To the things we
Well, I'm imagining time travel.
So here are the things we really liked about the Carnival Valor. So we're going to start back. We're going back to the decor. Like we said before, watching the vlogs, we thought that walking in, I wasn't going to like all the
I thought it was going to be cheap, gaudy,
cheesy.
Yeah, cheesy.
And it grew on me. I really liked the presidents and
the table and the tables in the atrium.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, the flag. Yeah.
It grew on me. And then when you transition from there into the Ivanhoe Theater that looks like a castle and all that, I thought that would be kind of funky, but it grew on me too. So I really like the decor. In fact, we've been, looking at what cruises we were wanting to take for this year, and I've really been wanting to get back on the Valor. I just liked it that much. I want to take the kids. It was just she and I on this one, if that was the right way you say that. But we want to take the kids back on the Valor. I like the Valor that much.
Or not.
Or just us two, yeah. So I really like that. The Haunted Mansion vibe, I dug. I like the decor all the way through. It was fun. The dog wants to play. So the next thing is the staff. The staff, we really fell in love with the staff right off the bat in the Red Frog Pub. Nigella, she was fantastic.
But all 3 of them were. We just got to know her better.
Yeah, we got to know her, and she was, every time we'd walk by, y'all coming in. I mean,
but all 3 of them were so happy and would have a long conversation with you. They were like hangout. I mean, it was a hangout place.
Yep. And also Puspa. Am I saying that correctly? Was
the dining room.
In the dining room. We had her one night. She was absolutely fantastic. And let me just a side note. This kind of, I'm going to throw this back to the dislike section. Carnival. Y'all could put a little space in between the tables. We had a gentleman sitting beside us one night that really didn't, he must have been a solo cruiser, and he didn't really want to talk or anything, have a conversation. He might as well have been in my lap.
Yeah, I mean, this was our second post-pandemic cruise, and the first one we were on, we were at table with 2 other couples, but we were spaced out. This cruise, you were on top of each other.
Yeah, we love meeting new people. We don't mind sitting at a table with people we don't know, but this guy obviously didn't want to talk to us. No. And so it made it strange because she and I almost had to whisper talking because he literally was almost sitting elbow to elbow to me in that dining room. It was just 2 tables they had set together. So the most you could have got was 4 people, but he was by himself. It was an awkward experience. You could space it out, even if they'd put it a foot apart, it wouldn't have been as awkward. But anyway, we're get back to the likes. The staff, Duran was our room steward. He was awesome. And it's funny because
he was so funny. Yes, that's humor.
It's funny because I go by, my name's Greg, but my first name's actually Michael. And so my whole life, it's been a battle to try to get people to call me Greg because your official stuff that you turn in is Michael. And so I met him the first day and he called me Michael because that was what was on my paperwork. And I said, that's fine. You'll never get it. My name's Greg, but that's fine. You can call me whatever. And like, was it 30 minutes later, we come out of the room and from all the way down the hall, he goes, "Hey, Mr. Greg." And so then we were coming back one day and he stopped me and he goes, "Hey, Mr. Greg, what's my name?" And I'm terrible with names. And so then I finally
got him good.
He got me. So I remembered it was Duran. So after that,
like
it was
Duran.
Yeah, Duran, like Duran. So it was, we loved the crew. They were fantastic. So then the next thing is the layout of the ship. We love this class of ship. We just recently went on the Sunrise, which is like the class just below this one, and it wasn't as easy to navigate as this. We love the fact that that this class of ship and like the Magic we went on, all these, the midship elevators take you straight up to Lido. You come out, you can go out to the pool deck onto the Lido, or you can hang a left. You can go back into the buffet area. It's quick at night if you need some ice or something like that. This just fantastic. We love this class of ship. We loved the Red Frog Pub. That was our hangout. In fact, any ship that has the Red Frog Pub, that's where we go first on embarkation day, and we generally just hang out there a lot. A lot. In fact, if you look at our Sunrise vlogs and you look at the Valor vlogs, you will see us hanging out a lot at the Red Frog Pub. Love those two places. And one place, surprisingly, that we spent a lot of time at on this ship was just outside the atrium on deck 3. They had some couches. And because the Valor leaves from New Orleans and it takes so long to get down the Mississippi River, on embarkation day, we spent a lot of time. There was hardly anybody out there. Yeah. And we just sat there and watched the Mississippi River.
Watched the shoreline.
Yeah, the shoreline going down the Mississippi River. It was nice going down there and just relaxing. We spent some time talking to Daryl and his dad, Al. We met them. Al was a war hero, and we got to hear some stories from him. It was a fantastic time. Loved that little area outside the atrium in the couches.
It was peaceful, quiet. There was a breeze, and for somebody that has not been there, it was just neat to see the shoreline. And then later in the night when we got out, seeing the oil rigs.
Yeah, going out of the Mississippi into the Gulf of Mexico, all the oil rigs. Mm-hmm. It's like a city out there. That's really neat too. But finally, the atrium was one of our favorite places just to hang out.
The layout. I like the layout of the atrium.
So if you hadn't caught
you can see the entertainment. Some ships, the entertainment is, above the bar. Yeah. And this, your floor length.
Yeah, they did a menorah lighting ceremony there, and the string trio that they have on most of the ships, they were fantastic there. The rock band. It was a great place to hang out. The atrium was great. We loved the layout of it. If you get a chance to cruise on the Valor, we highly recommend it. Valor has become one of our favorite ships.
Another thing I was apprehensive about was where our cabin was. We were on deck 2, and we had an ocean view. First time we had an ocean view, and it was nice.
Yep, it was close to the elevator. So we just hopped on it, went up. There's not a whole lot we can complain about. I know the title of this is likes versus dislikes, but there really was not a whole lot that we disliked about this cruise. So if you're on the fence about cruising on the Valor, do it. Let us know in the comment section what you think about it. If you've cruised on it before, let us know. If you're thinking about going, let us know.
You may see us.
That's right. You may see us on there. But hey, guys, this has been our our video on likes versus dislikes. If you hadn't subscribed to our channel, please do. Just go hit the subscribe button. It helps us so much. Make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of content when we post it. Also, we have a Facebook group over on Facebook. It's the same thing, SCT Adventures. Go join that Facebook group and post your pictures there. We have polls, we have fun, we hang out there, and it's an overall good time. We have an Instagram. I have no idea what's over there because I don't really keep it up.
No, Kara does that.
That's our oldest daughter kind of manages that. But hey, we've had a great time hanging out with you and sharing our experience on the Valor. And as always, when we get towards the end of the vlog, I can't talk. So we're going to end it right here. We've had a blast. I'm Greg.
I'm Felicia.
And we love you guys, and we'll see you on the next adventure See, I always mess that up. I'm Greg. This is Felicia. We're SCT Adventures, and we'll see you on the next episode of SCT Adventures and whoever else we can rope into this thing. Bye, guys.
That's it.